Hello, and thank you for watching Southwestern men's basketball here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. I'm Bo Fertig, bringing you today's action of PCAC play. It's Game 2 in conference play for Southwestern and the Grossmont Griffins here on the campus of Southwesterns. It's the 7-6 Jaguars taking on the 5-6 Grossmont Griffins. As mentioned, this is Game 2 for both sides here in PCAC play. Southwestern had one of their more convincing wins on the season, beating Imperial Valley 104-55. And Grossmont, tough L for them, but they competed against San Diego City, one of the premier teams in PCAC play. Lost to them 101-82. The Griffins in the green, right to left on your screen. Southwestern in the white bottoms, white tops with the maroon trim. Same starting lineup for the Jaguars. Danzo, Ashley, Sanders, Smith, and Nichols. This was a starting lineup that scored 104 points as they try to work the ball down low to Paris Smith. The Griffins don't have anyone above 6'4". So Southwestern is definitely going to try to work and implement the size down low. Grossmont's known for shooting the ball quick in the shot clock as well. Put up a lot of shots as they averaged 92 points per game and stepped out of bounds. That was number 5, Jahari Hill, out of Helix. Samuel Stewart, another Helix product, averages 13 points, 5 boards, and 3 assists. Tyrone Lester Jr. out of Patrick Henry, the freshman guard, stands at 6'2". Amari LaFleur, number 22, averaging 7 points, 3 rebounds, and Elijah Williams. Brandon Tolley will come off the bench. He wears number 24, scored 25 last game against City. This is Ashley. He had a great game on Wednesday. He goes up strong off the back iron. Rebound Smith, blocked from behind, gets his rebound back, and the putback. Parrott Smith with the rebound and the score. As you can see, the big man working down low, and Grossmont right back. The quick action, as you could say, it is a fast pace for the Griffins. Paris Smith, 13 points and 10 rebounds in Wednesday's contest. The double-double for the 6'9" Oceanside product. This is Amari LaFleur, freshman guard out of Illinois. As fresh set of bodies come on for the Griffins. It's number 1, Calvin Payne. Number 24, Brandon Tolley. Looks like number 15, Spencer Hill. That one off the mark by Sanders. Loose ball scooped up by Nichols. Fresh new shot clock. This is Danzo. He'll spot up from 3 off the mark. Loose ball and a long rebound by Payne. Danzo had a couple big threes in the first half of Wednesday night's contest, and a nice turnaround jumper right there by David Salea. And right back the other way, that's Southwestern. And right back at you, that's Grossmont. So high-flying action right here by both sides. And stepped out of bounds. And another fresh set of bodies. 2 minutes into this game, and we've already seen 2 substitutions of 5 fresh bodies for the Griffins. That's telling me one thing: they want to keep this high action pace going all game. It's rare that you see 5 fresh bodies come in. One, because it's tough to get into any type of rhythm. But what that's telling me is Coach Weber in his 24th year is saying, you know, we're not too concerned about rhythm. We're concerned about getting that ball up and down the court and putting a lot of pressure on the Jaguars. definitely going to test their ability to last all game in this high, fast-paced environment, only 2 minutes in. 2 minutes in, and Southwestern up 1, and the Griffins have put 13, 14 guys on the floor already. It's quite unusual to see at this point. Southwestern playing in a man-to-man defense. The shot from 3. Rebound, Carl Ashley. Southwestern can run the ball as well. Sanders in transition on the 3. Yes. Sanders' first 3. He had 45 Wednesday. It's 3 by the Griffins. Long rebound by Lester. Samuel Stewart right here, the local product out of Helix. Jaguars up by 4. Ooh, nice hezzy by Stewart. Gets to the cup. Good defense by Nichols. But the nice finish by Stewart. That field goal cuts the deficit in half. Nichols, 3-on-2. Kicks it near side to Ashley. Sanders had Danzo. He'll take it to the cup. No foul call. Smith with the rebound. Count the bucket and 1. That's what you love to see from the 6'9" big down low. Show me a little motion afterwards. Give it to me, big man. Nice finish, and he'll head to the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. And another fresh set of bodies come on for the Griffins. Tully, Salea, Hall, Ogudi, Payne. In for the Griffins. Smith cannot complete the 3-point play, but does have 6 of the 11 points for the Jaguars. This is near side, Griffins. The drive left, too strong off the glass. Rebound Smith, 1 and done for the Griffins. Oh, the nice turnaround inside the lane. Set it up so beautifully. The beautiful patience by Danzo. And gets the shooter's roll. And you can see right here, little hip check by Sanders. But Danzo on that last shot inside the lane, it was nice to see him use that patience, allow guys to catch up, and gets the defense pushing back just enough where it created space for him. Soleil at the line. His first attempt was good. He has 3 points. Off the back iron, rebound Smith. Smith had 10 rebounds in Wednesday's contest, and he's on pace for that here early. Ashley to the cup, hangs in the lane, a little off balance. Payne will push the tempo for the Griffins. The kick to the corner, that's Spencer Hall. Too strong on the shot. Tully, weak side rebound, but a great job by Paris Smith in tying that one up under the basket. I know they're not going to call that a foul, are they? Oh my goodness, they did call that a foul. Wow. And a fresh set of 5 come on for the Griffins. So at this point, the Griffins are bringing on a new set of players every 1.5 minutes. This shot near side by Edmonds for 3. And the first 3 for the Griffins goes down, cuts his deficit to 2. Danzo spins, gets inside the lane, and is fouled on the layup. Nice job getting by the defender and going up strong. You can see right here. One more time, he sets up his defender going left. Just gets the position. There's a time and a place for that spin move, and that was it right there by Danzo. But he can't connect on that first attempt as Nichols checks back in for Sanders. And Caleb Wilson sees the floor for the first time tonight. With the fast-paced environment of this game, that is expected. Wilson had a great game as Sanders goes 1 of 2 from the line. Gives him 4. Edmond will shoot quickly again. The air ball rebounded by Nichols. Nichols in open court, 3-on-2. Fake the pass, the finger roll. Beautiful job by Nichols right there. The nice finish. His first field goal. And nice shot by Samuel Stewart falling to the floor. Jaguars still up 3. And Tyrone Lester Jr. called on that foul. And we have a fresh set of 5 for Grossmont. I don't care how long you've watched basketball for. This is unique to see the Griffins bring on so many fresh bodies in a short period of time. And the spacing on that one just not there for Nichols. Needed more spacing from him and Wilson. A tough dish down low. Caleb Wilson had 12 rebounds Wednesday, 6 blocks. This shot from the corner by Tully. Nice rebound by Nichols. Southwestern doing a good job on the glass. Nichols looks to go coast to coast. Oh, and that's a tough call. I guarantee you that was probably the wrong call. Yeah, definitely. How? You want to see it one more time? Sure, why not? He didn't even go through the defender. He went off to the side of the defender. That was a really bad call by the official, but that's okay. They miss one every once in a while. Ooh, the back cut by Tully. It was there. That aggressive defense. Yeah, got caught on top. Danzo got a little lucky. Right idea, just a little poor execution. And Nichols, you could tell he's a little upset, heading to the bench. Diego Munoz checks in. The freshman shooting guard out of Otay Ranch. Got some good minutes in on Wednesday. Oh, no trip up? There it is. Yeah, Grossmont playing aggressive. Sanders comes up a little limp. Fresh set of 5 on for Grossmont. Tyrone Lester, Trey Edmond, Elijah Williams, Samuel Stewart. They're saying a man-to-man defense. Danzo drives by his defender, and Wilson can't finish under the basket. Did he get blocked on that? No, I just didn't quite get there. Good defense by the Griffins right there. Coming off the pick, Edmonds. The long rebound. That looked off of Grossmont and was. Trey Edmonds, he's not scared to shoot it. Started 3 out of 10 games for the Griffins. This is Danzo with the ball, guarded by Lester Jr. Carl Ashley. To the left, gets inside the lane. Fouled on the shot, and he'll head to line to shoot 2. Ashley definitely has a size advantage, standing at 6'3". Nice length from the Inglewood product. Last game against Imperial Valley had 18 points, 3 steals. The outside shooting was going for Ashley early. He had 3 triples in that first half. First attempt is good. Jalen Bandy out of Gary, Indiana gets some early work in, replacing Jason Danzo. Danzo heads to the bench with a few points and a few assists. Danzo's second in the state in assists. And Carl Ashley goes 2 of 2 from the line. Extends the lead to 5. Samuel Stewart, crossover, gets inside. See, right there, I saw a little arm by Stewart. Good move by Stewart to get to the cup. Nice job in switching directions. And the referee was wondering where Grossmont was going, and they're going to the bench because a fresh new 5 is on for the Griffins. So I was speaking with the coach earlier today, and he called this style of play the system out of Grinnell College.
It's something Grinnell College does. This is their way of playing basketball. They shoot quickly, high fast-paced action, and a lot of fresh bodies on. That throw was by Tully. His first field goal. That one rims in and out. Loose ball, and Wilson can't come up with it cleanly. Yeah, this is a type of game where I can't even really show replays. I learned that quickly with the pace being so quick. Normally, you could see, a couple replays now and then, but in this game, because it's so high-paced, teams are up and down the court, and you love to see it as a basketball fan. I mean, teams, both sides are chucking up shots right now. So we have 6 team fouls on the Jaguars and 6 team fouls on the Griffins. So both teams will be in bonus. We still have 13 minutes to play in the first half. That's Payne on the box. Nice defense by Ashley. And Ashley gets his rebound. 1 and done for the Griffins again. And Danzo will head to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. That personal was on Calvin Payne, who averages about 16 minutes per game. Danzo, one of the better free throw shooters for the Jaguars. Product out of Maryland. Good on his first attempt. This is a 1-and-1. That was the 7th team foul on the Griffins. Danzo goes 1 of 2 from the line. Extends the lead to 3. Loose ball. Brought in by Sanders on the turnover. This is Bandy in open court. Spin move, splits 2 defenders. Nice job by Danzo in tracking that one down. Gets by the defender, goes up for the layup, and will head to line to shoot 2. Just splits 2 defenders. The acceleration to get to the cut by Danzo, and like I said, a great job in tracking that one down. That was a tough pass from Bandy. Nice job by Bandy in splitting those 2 defenders. A good chest pass to the chest of Danzo, and he would have been open for a nice look, but Danzo gets back to the line. Is short on the shot. So Jaguars have been up majority of this game about this mark, anywhere from about 2 to 5 points, 2 to 4 points even. Been back and forth action. A lot of action here. Still a lot of time left in this first half as Danzo goes 1 of 2 from the line again. Sends a lead to 4. Quick shot from the corner and connects. That's Amari LaFleur with the 3. And Jaguars right back at you. That's Sanders. He's starting to heat up. That's his second 3 in the first half. Coming off a 45-point effort. Samuel Stewart loses the ball. And a little lucky right there. A little lucky on the bounce, but a little unlucky on the roll. That was Trey Edmond to the cup. Right place, right time was Edward on that rebound. Hung in the lane nicely to get that shot off. Just unable to finish. Edmond good on his first attempt. Edmond can't get the shooter's roll. Bandy with the rebound. Sanders baseline, cut off by Stewart. Kick to the corner. That's Carl Ashley from the wing. Off the mark, well contended by Leston Jr. Long rebound by Southwestern. He'll go up, and the offensive foul. And Quentin Villa on the drive. Not a bad idea. Jump stop would have been best right there. But heads up play by the Griffins defense. Jaguars still up 3.
Coming up on 11 and a half minutes in the first half. This is Stewart off the pick. Nice job by Ashley. Long three from downtown, short on the shot, but the rebound by LaFleur. You got a rebound right there. All the way up until this point, Southwestern has done a great job on the defensive board. Unfortunately, right there, the deep shot, the shooter missed it by so much. The Jaguars just weren't expecting it. And another fresh five for the Griffins. Gives you a reason why they're averaging 92 points per game. Off the back iron. Brought in by Bandy and intercepted. Loose ball. LaFleur to the cup. Cut off by Ashley. Tully for three. Off the front iron. Poked away. And gathered by Ashley. One in Johnson on the box. The pass wasn't there. Ashley one-on-one. I kind of like this matchup. Yeah, let's go ISO right here. I'm good with that. Ashley lost the ball. 15 on the shot clock. Still a lot of time. Ashley inside. Good defense by Payne. I didn't mind that. Not a bad look. Johnson has Ashley wide open. And Ashley with the finish. Ashley now has four. And right back at you the other way. That's Van. His first two. And it looks like we have a foul on Calvin Payne. That is the 8th team foul. Scratch that. That made it the 9th team foul. Both teams with 9 team fouls. So next foul for both teams, that will put them in the double bonus. Still have 10-28. This game could very well easily come down to free throws. There's definitely a lot of them being shot here tonight. Nice looking stroke by Bandy. Good on his first attempt. Jalen Bandy out of Gary, Indiana, the freshman point guard, as Caleb Wilson checks back in. 6'11" freshman. Out of Mount Miguel, had 12 rebounds and 6 blocks in Wednesday's contest. And Bandy goes 2 of 2 from the line, extends the lead back to 5. Ties the highest lead for the Jaguars. Griffins trying to work off-ball picks. Well defended by the Jags. This is Edmond on top, guarded by Johnson. Going to try to expose Wilson, not there. Tough pull-up. Rebounded Wilson. Gets out of the triple team. They had guys down court. No need to force it. Johnson to the cup. And he'll head the line to shoot two. Way to be aggressive. Little out of control there for a moment, but Johnson, freshman point guard out of Serbia. And we have our first timeout. Well, that was an exciting first half action of this first half. Jaguars up 27-22 here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. My producer and videographer, Pablo Espinal. I'm Bo Ferdig. Bringing you today's broadcast. As mentioned before, this is Game 2 in PCAC play for both sides. Imperial Valley. That was a good game. That was one of the more impressive games I had seen Southwestern put together in the last 2 seasons, beating Imperial Valley 104-55. Just both offensively and defensively. A lot of players shined in multiple ways. It was definitely a team effort, even though Sanders did score 45. And Griffins, 5-6. I mean, they're looking good as well. They started PCAC play with a loss, but that was to San Diego City, who's one of the better programs in PCAC conference play. and they lost to them 101-82. Johnson, no good on his first attempt. Looks like Chance Stout, the freshman shooting guard out of Steel Canyon. Gets into the game for the first time today. Johnson goes 1 of 2 from the line. The drive blocked by Wilson. That's why it's so great to have Wilson in under the basket. And Sanders scratching his head, wondering where that foul was called. Caleb Wilson. Great block. I wish we could have showed you that replay, but time had already passed. He had 6 blocks on Wednesday. Came out of nowhere on help defense with that block in the air. Not too many guys can get up that high. Come from the opposite side. Nichols looks like he's going to check in. This is a 3-point. It was a 3-point shot on the foul. So this is 3 attempts. And both games for the Jaguars have been close contests at this point. Jaguars started extending their lead about the 5-6 minute mark in the first half of the Imperial Valley game. But I don't see the Griffins going anywhere here shortly. Lester Jr. goes 1 of 3 from the line. This is Johnson. Had a lane, decided to kick it out. Bandy on the pump fake. On the drive, tough shot. Nice job by Bandy attacking the basket. Got knocked off his shot a little bit. Coach Weber up off his seat, pacing back and forth, wondering where that foul call was. It's one of the good things about attacking the basket. Not only is it a high percentage shot, but you create a lot of fouls as well. Fresh 5 for Grossmont. Johnson heads to the bench. He put in good minutes. Paris Smith checks back in. Smith had 6 points. Bandy's looking good here at the line. Jaguars with 9:34 are up 7. Bandy's now 4 of 4 from the line. He's been their best free throw shooter at this point because Southwestern's shooting so many free throws. You almost like to see your better free throw shooters in, especially when they're in the double bonus. Both sides in the double bonus, under 9:30 remaining in the first half. Southwestern has 2 bigs in, which means they're going zone. Rebound by Payne. Almost gets caught under the baseline. Tough looking shot for Tolley. Yeah, and an air ball. That's just another unfortunate miss by so much. Your defense is just a little out of position. Bandy splits 2 defenders to get out of pressure. Stout to the cup with the left. Nice drive by Stout. I love to see the Jaguars attacking the basket right now. That's one thing I'm really enjoying. In that Wednesday's contest, they were settling for a lot of outside shots because, one, they had good looks and they were hitting them. But in this contest tonight, it's a bit different. It's much more aggressive nature on the offensive side. They just need to knock down their free throws. Stout has gotten to this game much earlier today than he did Wednesday. Freshman shooting guard out of Steel Canyon. Goes 0 of 2 from the line and a violation white. And Bandy with the foul. Yeah, if you're going to want to stay on the court, you got to make your free throws. That's right. Chance Stout got some good minutes, gave some guys some breathers. And the foul over the back will have the Griffins come back down the other way and shoot 2. This is Malik Ogude. Bandy and Stout off. Looks like Ashley and Danzo on. So it's Danzo, Carl Ashley, Harlan Nichols, and the bigs, Paris Smith and Caleb Wilson. On the offensive side, you figure you got to attack down low when you got a guy standing at 6'10", 6'11". Get down, yeah. But you also need help on the ball handler. And right now, Danzo's the only guy on the floor that can really handle the ball. Maybe him and Ashley Nichols maybe, but he's not a shooting guard. And that shot goes down. 13-foot jumper. And he gets up. It's nice to see Saleha get up. Saleha, both of his field goals coming from inside the lane. As Trey Edmond checks back in. As well as Amari LaFleur, Samuel Stewart. That one in and out, rebounded by Wilson. Quentin Villa checks in for Southwestern. Carl Ashley's going to run point. Danzo checks off. Paris Smith is off as well. Carl Ashley, nice look, steps into that one and hits the three. Nice ball movement, and Nichols sets his feet. Nichols does so many of those things that don't show up in the box score. That's one of them right there, taking charges on the box. Jaguars up 5 with 8:08 remaining in the first half. Ashley running point right now. Off the screen to Nichols. Wilson hands it off to Nichols. Had Villa under the basket, but it was poked away by Grossmont. Either a lob or a bounce pass would have worked right there by Nichols. But Villa sending at 6'3" out of Madison. This is Ashley taking the ball out of bounds. Oh no, that's dangerous. Ooh, I think they got away with one right there. And a fresh 5 on for Grossmont. Van Salaya. Looks like Kopp is going to get some action as well, along with Tully and Calvin Payne. Oh, and Southwestern having difficulties inbounding the ball. I mean, eventually something's going to crack. Either the Southwestern offense or the Griffins defense with this pace of action. And with this type of defense that the Griffins are showing, you're going to give up some easy buckets, but you're going to also get some easy buckets as well. For example, on that last layup. But you're also going to give up some easy fouls away from the basket as well. And, you know, a lot of coaches out there would say there's no reason to pick up the ball that high because the offensive player isn't going to beat you from that deep. But there are some teams that just want to apply pressure and keep you moving. And that's what Coach Weber of Grossmont has shown here today. His team has definitely displayed that. Live and die by the sword, and that's what the Griffins are doing here tonight. So Ashley goes 2 of 2 from the line. Sends the lead to 5. Grossmont's been around 2 to 5 points down. This is Calvin Payne near side, a good look. The outside shooting has definitely not been there for the Griffins. And, you know, once again, the aggressive nature by the Griffins fouls a player away from their basket. Ashley dropped 18 on Wednesday. Had a handful of rebounds and 3 steals. That's about been his average on the season. And Ashley can't get the roll. Only one timeout has been called up until this point. That's been by the Griffins. Ashley 0 of 2 on this trip. Payne looking to push the tempo. That's just, obviously a little frustration because you just went 0 of 2 from the line and trying to come back and make a play. But that's exactly what Coach Shelley's telling him. I mean, I get the aggressive nature trying to get one back, but after it was all said and done, the foul gets Payne to the line to shoot 2. As Carl Ashley is replaced by local product out of Otay Ranch, Diego Munoz, the freshman shooting guard, standing at 6'3". And Payne goes 2 of 2 from the line. The trap in the corner. Got to come back and help. And Sanders barely gets the ball across the line in time. Sanders not afraid to shoot. Nice effort right there by Villa. Danzo for 3 off the mark. Wilson rebound and the putback. Nice rebound by Wilson. His first points extends the lead back to 5 with under 7 remaining. Ooh, poked away by Villa. Villa has the size on the smaller guard and a fresh 5 on for the Griffins. Stewart, Edmond, Hill, Williams, and Tully. This is Villa on the layup and the putback by Sanders. Nice job by Sanders in running the court. And another plus play for the Jaguars. Nice look from the shooter. Didn't get it to fall. In transition. A little too hot to handle. Open space for Danzo. And Danzo puts it in easily. And Coach Weber calls a timeout. He can feel the momentum slipping away just a bit. And the Jaguars with their largest lead up 9. So, as I mentioned previous to this timeout, you're going to live and die by the sword. And Grossmont did get a couple quick turnovers that led to quick points and easy points. But the Jaguars right there come clawing back with a couple easy points of their own. This is their largest lead of the game. And as both teams come back on the court, thank you for watching Cali Photo Sports Network. I'm Bo Furtick, alongside my producer and videographer, Pablo Espinal, the guy who's putting this all together. Bringing you today's action here on the campus of Southwestern College. Jaguars coming in this game 7-6, 1-0 in PCAC play, and the Griffins overall 5-6, 0-1 in PCAC play. The Pacific Coast Athletic Conference. Still real early, just getting started. Both teams coming out. This is Hill. Once again, one and done for the Griffins. Nice rebound right there by Munoz. Danzo, near side from the corner. Sanders off the mark. Got to get back on defense. Under 6 remaining. And a good job right there on the help defense on the backside. This is Villa in the open court. Near side to Sanders. Baseline drive. Uses his pivot foot. Gets inside. And another nice look by Sanders. He's now in double digits. And right back at you the other way. That's Samuel Stewart with the pull-up jumper. He now has half a dozen. So Jaguars' first double-digit lead cut back down to 9. This is Danzo. Someone coming from behind. Nice vision by Danzo. Munoz. 19-foot jumper off the mark. Edmond in open court. We'll pull it out. Quick pass near side to Lester Jr. and let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah, I mean, Lester did land, but so did Wilson and landed on Lester. So it's tough to see. Because when you're so tall, you naturally affect the shot. And he did enough. Lester missed that shot, but Wilson just came out a little off balance. It's a three-point shot. Wilson thought he was coming off after that shot, but it's 3 free throw attempts. Wilson can't hang his head. There's still a lot of time left, and the Jaguars are up 9. As Paris Smith checks back in along with Harlan Nichols. Diego Munoz got good minutes right there. So it's Danzo Villa, Nichols, Smith, and Sanders. Sanders in double digits has really yet to find a hot streak from beyond the arc, but Southwestern doing a great job in attacking the basket as Lester goes 2 of 3 from the line. Overall, Southwestern doing a really good job in taking care of the ball. Nichols down low, goes up strong, little off balance. And is that a foul on Nichols after the miss? It is a foul on Nichols after the miss. So we've seen that multiple times here in the first half where a miss led to frustration, left to a difficult foul away from the basket. As Ashley checks in for Nichols. This is Salaya at the line. He goes 2 of 2 on that trip. Cuts the deficit to 5 with under 5 remaining here in the first half. This is Danzo in open court. Tries to get to the cup. Nice bounce pass down low to Smith. Smith's got to do a better job under the basket. Good defense by Spencer Hall as well. Baseline drive by Tully. Reverse layup blocked. I can promise you that was a clean block. Let's see it right here. Nice move, baseline. Ashley's still there with him. Oh, I don't know. By looking at the rotation on that ball, it looked like it was all ball from our angle. But once again, it's one of the reasons why you attack the basket. High percentage shot and the chance for creating a foul. And especially when you're in double digits. It's almost more of an emphasis when you're in double digits because you know you could get 2 free throws even if it's a blocking foul on the floor. Much tougher to defend a guy driving to the basket than stepping back. Although there are some players who have who can hit it from deep, and that is never easy to defend when you have to extend that far away from the basket, especially when it's a big. Danzo to the cup, gets the lay-in. Sends the lead back to 6. Tully in the corner. Long on the shot. Rebound Ashley. Sanders pull-up jumper off the back iron. 1 and done for the Jags. 3 on 2. Tully. Tully cuts the deficit to 4 with under 4 remaining in the first half. This is Sanders. Near side Ashley. Thought about it. I like that idea by Ashley. It was there initially, but let's set up for a better looking shot. Like maybe that right there from the corner, off the mark. Nice rebound by Villa, and he's fouled on the way up. Great job And you always get caught with your hands pointing outwards like that. Spencer Hall got called for the reach in, got a piece of Villa's arm. Villa good on his first attempt. Villa, Sanders, Danzo, Ashley, and Paris Smith, the big, in for Southwestern. Lester Hill, LaFleur Williams, and Stewart in for the Griffins. 3:30 and counting here in the first half. Near side, that's Williams for three. Rebound, Sanders. Make that Danzo. Nice handwork, nice dish, and nice finish by the big Paris Smith. Beautiful job by Danzo. See if we can show more. Oh, no. I wanted to show how Danzo got by that first defender with that behind-the-back dribble. And Smith completes the three-point play. Nice job by Danzo getting the ball down low, attacking the basket, and giving Smith a good look. Long three, short on the shot. Another offensive rebound off the air ball, and a little miscommunication from Hill and Stewart. That probably has to be one of the more difficult shots to rebound, is an air ball, because you always expect it to come off the rim, and when it doesn't, it's right into the basket. And it's rare that you're positioned directly under the basket on a rebound because you're looking for the carom. This is Danzo gets inside, uses his pivot foot, can't finish, the putback blocked. Stewart, 3-on-3, no call. Good defense by Paris Smith under the basket, knowing that he already has a 6'9" frame, that he needs to keep just his hands up. And the difficult shot by Stewart. It'll remain Griffin ball under the basket. 23 on the shot clock. Celaya, step it out and reset. Tully off the pick, short on the shot, and the blocking foul, and that was a late blocking foul. Let's see. Tully with the off-ball pick. Comes wrapping around. Yeah, Ashley was in good position also. Tully will head to line to shoot two. Averages 15 points per game. Last game against San Diego City, scored 25. Can't get the roll on that first attempt. Short on the shot. Rebound, Ashley. Nice job in blocking out the shooter. If there's one thing you'd never want to do, you never want to see a team go 0-2 and get a rebound back and score. Ashley did a good job right there. Nice look down low to Villa. Count the bucket and one. The vision right there by Danzo. The distributor. So I'm going to start calling Danzo. Danzo, the distributor, does such a good job. Picks his head up quickly in transition. Off the quick outlet, looks for shooters like Sanders, running their lanes, looking for that quick, easy shot in transition. And down low, finds the guys if they're open. And Villa completes the three-point play, extends the lead back to 9. Celaya on the drive, and Villa reaches. You can see right here, once you reach and the shooter goes up, they're most likely always going to call that. You're just making it easy for the referee at that point. Celaya's been getting to the line a lot. He's been aggressive, but he's struggled from the charity stripe as Diego Munoz checks back in, along with Jalen Bandy, replacing Villa, who got good minutes. And Celaya goes 1 of 2 from the line. No. Okay, so that's interesting because the referee knew when he... Okay, I got to it too late. The referee knew when he called that. I think initially he was going to call that on the offense because of the reaction of Celaya. But once he realized he made that call, that wasn't the right call, he probably should have just let it go initially. But with the defender behind him, there's no way you can call that on Bandy. And you can see the official trying to explain it to Celaya. Nice job by Celaya in trying to create that foul, but when you're behind the defender, or when you're behind the ball handler, when you're the defender trailing, it's very difficult to pick up that. As Bandy goes 1 of 2 from the line. Ball moving around the perimeter for the Griffins. 17 on the shot clock. Nice pump fake by Celaya. The kick near side to Stewart. Can't hit. Stewart's having a difficult time from the perimeter here in this first half. Kick near side. Bandy from the corner. Weak side rebound by Payne. This ball intercepted. Sanders 2-on-1. Hesitates. Difficult shot by Sanders. Not what you want to see on a 2-on-1 opportunity. You definitely want to see Sanders attack the basket right there, and I guarantee that's what Coach Shelley's going to say. We've seen Sanders in those situations, especially on Wednesday, be a little bit selfish, which I don't mind because he either created fouls or scored. But in a situation like that, even if you're not going to score, you always want to be attacking the basket. That fadeaway shot is not going to do it on a 2-on-1 opportunity. And just really, you're helping out the defender as well. And when you attack the basket, the defender either has to choose you as the ball handler or stay with the player on the opposite box. When you do a turnaround jumper like that, you're just making it real easy for the defender to make his choice. But a good job by the defender as well, not giving an easy layup. So you got to give some credit to the Griffins as well, getting back on defense. 1:14 remaining. Jaguars had 54 in that first half on Wednesday. They have 53 right now. They scored 100 points last year once at Cuyamaca. Be interested to see if they go back-to-back. Stewart with the left. Nice finish by Stewart. Cuts the deficit back to 9. Under a minute remaining here in this first half. Danzo being double-teamed. Oh, no foul call. Loose ball on the floor. Lester scoops it up. Spin move gets inside. Nice dish. Oh, they're going to call the offensive foul. Let's check it out. Yeah, I got to it a little late. Good job, though. Great job by Danzo in getting back on defense. Let's see it one more time. Yeah, good call. I know live that was a very difficult call to make. But looking at the replay, it was the right call. As Lester comes back off, Malik comes back on. Malik averaging about 3 points per game. Miscommunication. Munoz, not what you want to do. Give it up and create the foul. Count the bucket. Ouch. And you're going to be, yeah, that's what any coach in their right mind would do. Take a breather. Think about that one. That was definitely a freshman rookie mistake by Munoz. Possibly a play that gets the Griffins back into this one as Edmond creates a three-point play. Not that they were out of this one, but just creating some type of momentum heading into this halftime. Yeah, Danzo almost got fouled. Southwestern going to try to work this clock down. Maybe not. Sanders to the cup. Gets the bucket. Griffins, I would say, rely on one shot, but they love to shoot the ball quickly, and Wilson gets called on the foul. Just a little late in getting there. If he was there on time, he just goes straight up. But because he was trailing on the play, Wilson had to catch up and bodied up the shooter. $17 on the shot clock. Jaguars still up 8. They put up 55 points in this first half. Now, this is a team that was averaging 50 points all game last season. The fact that they're getting to 50 here in the first half in back-to-back contests in Pacific Coast Athletic Conference play says a lot. Elijah Williams off the mark on his first attempt. I would expect the Jaguars to settle for one shot. But if they get an easy look because of the aggressive nature on defense from the Griffins, so be it. As Elijah Williams goes 1 of 2 from the line. I would love to see them work Wilson down low, but you got to come and help. Call a timeout, Coach Shelley. No? Okay. Loose ball. Loose ball. 1 on the shot clock at the buzzer. $55-48. That ends first half action. And let's actually catch up with Coach Sully and see what he has to talk about after that exciting first half action. We're now here courtside with head coach Tyrone Shelley. So, Coach, I loved the fact that we were attacking the basket in the first half.
Yeah, against a team like this that wants to pressure you and wants to get up and make you do things that you typically don't do, which we do well. We got to get to the basket. We got to get it and go. Sometimes they're going to trap you. Instead of having guys to run off, they got to come back to the ball, release some of the pressure, then get to the rim. So once we get to the rim, we got to make free throws.
Looking at both sides, it's, you know, why aren't we implementing ourselves more down low? But when you're playing against a defense of this nature, it's tough to implement those guys because of the pressure on the ball. Is that correct?
I wouldn't necessarily say the pressure of the ball. Once we go into the paint, they're swarming the ball so much, they're swiping down because they're so little. So instead of our bigs catching high and finishing high, they have a tendency of bringing the ball down for half a second. When you do that against smaller guards, they get hands on the ball.
Danzo's still doing a good job of distributing the ball, finding open guys down low. Talk about his play in that first half.
It's been excellent, except for a couple plays where I thought he should have been more aggressive scoring the basketball or earlying up a little bit so he could take some of the pressure off of him, but then get the ball back and be able to control this in the half-court set. Other than that, he's doing a great job.
Talk about what we need to do more in the second half to pull out the win here today.
Continue doing what we're doing defensively. They only got 48 points for us, it's 65. And keep playing hard. We got to find DM when he's open. We had 5 guys or 4 guys with 3 fouls, so it's hard. So DM's trying not to go in there aggressive because he's worried about the guys taking charges.
Last question, have you ever seen an offense like this before, switching bodies in and out 1 minute after another?
Probably never will again.
All right, best of luck to you second half, Coach. Jaguars up 55-48. A lot of scoring in this one. Stay tuned for second half action here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. And thank you for joining us here on Cali Photo Sports Network. Jaguars 55, Griffins 48 here on the campus of Southwestern College. 8 players on both sides in the box score. 2 players for Southwestern in double digits. Damascus Sanders leading all scorers with 14. Ashley with 10. Paris Smith added 9 along with Jason Danzo 7. Jalen Bandy added 5, all from the free throw line. Quentin Villa came in, gave nice minutes, added 4. And Caleb Wilson with a bucket. And on the other side for the Griffins, as mentioned, 8 players scoring. Celaya outscoring all of them. The only players in double digits with 10. Van with 4, Tully with 6, Edmond with 7, and Samuel Stewart, the 4th out of Helix, with a half a dozen. And the offensive foul back the other way. Great job by Carl Anthony right there. And good position as Lester ran right through Anthony, who comes up. Looks like he just got the wind knocked out of him a little bit. Lester comes off. Calvin Payne replaces him. Payne and Lester each had 4 as well. Jaguars scored 54 in that first half on Wednesday and put up 55 in this first half of action. The lead for the Jaguars was anywhere from 2 to 11, but mostly in that 2 to 9 range. And Danzo wanted to give it back to Smith, try to work his size down low, and see where that foul was at. Oh, it was the push from behind by Smith. Yeah, so that's exactly. So what Danzo got that ball back from Smith, saying, "I don't want it. I gave it to you for a reason." And that's what Coach Shelley is tripping right there on the sideline to Smith, is saying, you know, you were in great position. You have the advantage. Go up and shoot the rock. Like, that's why we're getting you the ball down low. Smith's got to utilize his size down low on the offensive end. You have to make the Griffins pay if they're going to be as aggressive as they are on the defensive side. And Nichols barely gets that ball in. Jaguars have some numbers now. Sanders hesitates, attacks. Count the bucket and 1. Nice hezzy right there. Gets a defender out on his toes and beats Hill to the cup. Sanders averaged 25 per game up until 45-point explosion on Wednesday. It probably kicked him up a couple notches around 27, 28. As Sanders completes a 3-point play, leads all scorers with 17. Extends the lead back to 8. Stewart to the cup. Nice strong rebound by Smith. Hits the outlet pass, 2-on-1. Sanders has Nichols. And the putback by Nichols. Right here, good job. Nice move by Sanders. And Nichols was right there on the 2-for-1. This shot from the corner. And right back at you, LaFleur, his first 3 of the night, give him 7. And the offensive foul. Good defense right there by the Griffins. Nichols has half a dozen. Jaguars up 7. Staying in that man-to-man defense. This is Celaya, guarded by Danzo on top. Sanders on defense. Now one in and out, a little unlucky. Danzo gets the ball out. Nichols attacks the cup and gets the lay-in. Nichols had 4 in the first half. He has a quick 4 here in the second half. Give him 8. Jaguars up 9, and that's when it's intercepted. Nice anticipation by Carl Ashley with the finish. And Nichols gets the ball back. Count the bucket and 1. Nice heads-up play by Nichols. Deflecting that ball right back to him.
just because we like to see the emotion. He'll head to the line to complete the three-point play out of the timeout. Jaguars with their largest lead, up 13. So Nichols had a field goal and 2 free throws in that first half and has 3 field goals within 2 minutes of the second half. He is the third scorer for Southwestern in double digits. Sanders has 17, Ashley has a dozen, and Nichols has 10. One double-digit scorer for the Griffins, and that's Celaya with 10. Second behind him is Samuel Stewart and Brandon Tolley, each with 6. So Nichols, the sophomore small forward, 6'6" out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Harlan completes the three-point play. Give him 11 on the night. Extends the lead to their largest of the night. Jaguars up 14. Still a lot of time remaining. Tolley off the pick. The putback, good. And the turnover back the other way to the Griffins. Good job in getting his hand, poking it out of bounds. That was Celaya. This mismatch, nice help defense by Danzo. I don't think Danzo's going to have to worry about that from that deep, but he will have to worry about that shot. Turnaround jumper, loose ball. Paris Smith comes up with it. Danzo hesitates, attacks, finds Nichols on the weak side. He goes up, count the bucket and one. Nice job by Danzo, the distributor, with another assist. Attacking the basket. The defender had to worry about Danzo. He had the open lane, wanted to help defense. And because Danzo beat that initial defender, and Coach Weber's going to call a timeout, a bit frustrated by his team's effort to start this second half. Jaguars up 14, but oh, wow, I've never seen this. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I think that's what Samuel Stewart was trying to tell the coach. Well, we've seen a lot of firsts here today. We've seen the Grinnell College offense, a.k.a. the system. And you will see for the first time ever, and probably the last time ever, a team, wow, running suicides. Yeah. Yeah, so a technical foul. Or, whoa, hey there. So I thought the official was calling the technical foul on the Griffins because they're delaying the game. And something was said on the bench of Southwestern. So even though you can delay a game by running suicides, you won't get called for a technical, but someone said something on the Southwestern bench, and they were teed up. Yeah, timeout's been over, officials. But you were so worried about what Southwestern was saying, you gave them the tee. Interesting basketball right now. Or maybe, are they double technical? Oh, no, okay. Harlan is just looking to complete the three-point play. Wow. Coach Weber's in his 24th season at Grossmont. I wonder if he's ever done that before. That is a rare, rare occasion. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Put it in the comment box. Talk about this game. Let us know your feelings on this game. This is an interesting one. I know I'm going to go back home and tell my friends that I broadcasted a game that had a team run suicides during the middle of the game. That is a new one. All right, we move forward. Southwestern up 14. Will it work is the question. You know, if you come out, run suicides, and you come back and win after being down 14, I'd say that was a good call by Coach Weber. Nichols steps back for three off the mark. Weak side rebound. Gathered by Stewart. Stewart, the Helix product. Nice pass down low and poked away by Nichols. Nice dish to Edmond. Couldn't finish. Good run by Nichols. Getting back on defense. Wilson checks in. Replacing Paris Smith. This is Stewart near side. Hesitates. Kicks to the far corner to Edmond. Short on the shot. Nice rebound, Sanders. Sanders to the cup. And no foul call, no tip. It'll go back to the Griffins. So Jaguars have outscored the Griffins 14-7 to start this second half. Celaya on the drive. Ooh, could have been called a travel, not called. This is Jahari Hill, pulls up from 17, weak side rebound. Yeah, that pass was intended for Nichols. Stepped out of bounds. 4 minutes into this game. Into the second half, excuse me. Jaguars with their largest lead. Up 14. Can't get trapped. Nice job by Danzone beating the press. Sanders, the quick shot. Bottoms up for Sanders. He now has 20, leading all scorers. Celaya with the left, can't finish. Good rebound by Nichols. Splits two defenders. Will kick it to Sanders. Quick release again. Nice pass down low to Wilson, and he'll throw it down for the jam. Wilson now with 4 points. The assist to Sanders. Difficult shot from beyond the arc. Rebound Nichols. The kick near side. Carl Ashley from the corner. Rebound Nichols again, this time on the offensive side. And Nichols with the putback. Nichols is playing well here in the second half. And the turnover by the Griffins. 5 field goals and 12 points total for Nichols. 12 points total in this second half, that is. 16-point total on the night. Good job by Sanders in dribbling out of that, but bad job by Sanders in throwing that one away. Samuel Stewart, or excuse me, that was Danzo who threw that one away. It's Carl Ashley with the ball. Danzo usually does a really good job in finding the open player. Ashley hesitates, gets inside. Beautiful move by Ashley. He gets to the cup and now has 14. Nice job in getting to the basket by Ashley, seeing an open lane, and that air ball bounces out of bounds on the baseline. So looking up at the scoreboard, Jaguars up 21, their largest lead of the night. Wilson tries to save it. Tough inbound pass from Villa. Stewart splits two defenders, too strong off the glass, but the putback by Lester. He now has half a dozen. Carl Ashley near side, one-on-one with Stewart. Beautiful finish with the left by Ashley. He now has 16. Stewart pull-up jumper from the elbow. Count it. Stewart now has 8. Sanders will pull up. Quick shot. Wilson down low. No, you can't call that. That's such a tough call.
I mean, he's not even getting into the defender. He's doing a spin move. But once again, great job by the Griffins defense getting back in position. That's a tough call, though. I mean, you have to know that as a big when you have a guy that is half your size. Even it was a good move. I'm not taking the move away from him, but you have to know that you don't even need to make that move. You just literally need to turn around and look at the basket. Just get square with the basket. Wilson, oh my goodness. It was on the body. It had to be on Villa, the foul. Because Wilson came from the weak side. Even Villa was wondering where that foul was. At this point for the Jaguars, the big concern for them, I'd say right now, is just taking care of the ball. If they can win over the turnover battle in this one, they'll pull away with this victory. Even though they're up 19, the way the Griffins score and the chaotic play of this game, 18 can turn to 10, can turn into 2 real quick. Good job by Wilson finding a point guard. Sanders wants to go one-on-one with Stewart. Sanders to the cup. Can't finish. Wilson on the rebound. We'd like to see him gather on that one. Bit of an erratic shot for Wilson. Nice job right there. Ooh, took a tough hit on the wall. That's a great effort right there by Jalen Bandy, getting back on the defensive end, getting his hands in the passing lane, and allowing his defense to get back and set up. This is Stewart. Nearest tied to Salea. Backside the Griffins. That's a tough shot. Ooh, and an errant pass right there. Last shot attempt by Brandon Tully. I wanted to call him Bully. That's why I hesitated. Brandon Tully is held scoreless in this second half. He had 25 against San Diego City. Had half a dozen in that first half. Villa almost came away with that pick. Salaya. Wilson on defense, and Wilson knocks that one, saves it from under the basket, and it's almost better advised to let that one just fall out of bounds, allow your defense to reset. Danzo splits the defense, has Sanders in the corner, and that one off the mark. Long outlets pass to Stewart. Hands straight up. Now you got to get the rebound. Great effort by Stewart under the basket. Yeah, and Coach Shelley's going to call a timeout. This will be Coach Shelley's first timeout. You know, normally you would think, you can see the lady right here, and I actually agree with you, ma'am. Caleb Wilson did have his hands like that. So that first shot attempt should have been a foul, but it actually worked out for the Griffins anyways because they got the bucket. But a couple different things. One, Shelley calling his first time out of the game is actually quite impressive because the pace of this game has been so back and forth. You would think a coach would call a timeout by now just to regroup his players. But in all honesty, kudos to the Jaguars because they haven't needed Coach Shelley to call a timeout because they've done a real good job in adjusting to the style of play the Griffins have played. Now, with that being said, Jaguars up 14. They've been up by double digits majority of this second half. But because of this style of play by the Griffins, they can go on a quick 10-2, 10-4 type of run, and now they're back in the game. And I think Coach Shelley felt like the game was getting away from the Jaguars just a little bit. So I thought that was a really good timeout by first-year head coach Tyrone Shelley. Now we're going to find out how well that timeout worked. Because the suicides by the Griffins, looks like the Griffins have a little bit more life after running suicides. But that will be an interesting conversation to have in the locker room by the Griffins and that head coach. I guarantee you there will be some more talk about that. Danzo wanted to get fouled. No foul called. This is Stewart on the baseline. Gets inside the lane. Oh, and then you're going to call that. Yeah, I mean, when you reach in like that from behind, even though you got all ball, it's an easy foul to call by the referee. And Coach Weber says he was going to the rim. That should be a shooting foul. But they called the foul on the floor. So not a bad foul by Bandy, especially if this works out to a missed shot and the kickball. Griffins down 14 with a dozen minutes remaining. Stewart kicks near side. Shooter wasn't ready. This is Malik from straight away. Kicks it near side to the corner. Can't hit. Nice effort by Malik under his basket. Stepped out of bounds before he could save it. Just under a dozen remaining. Griffins continuing that full court pressure. Good job by Bandy getting out of the corner. Sanders. And he gets fouled on the shot. Used the pump fake to get the defender in the air. I would have liked to see the lob, but Malik was all over that one. Sanders leads all scorers with 20. Ashley and Nichols each have 16 behind him. Sanders had 9 threes on Wednesday. He had a pair of triples in that first half and a 3 in the second half. Now he has 21. Fresh set of faces come on for the Griffins. Harlan Nichols replaces Quentin Villa, who got good minutes for Southwestern. Wilson, Danso, Sanders, Nichols, and Jalen Bandy getting good minutes. Sanders, one of the Jaguars' better free throw shooters. Goes 2 of 2 on that trip. And has 22 on the night. So just under his average on the season. Dropped a career high 45 on Wednesday. From straight away, that's Hill. Off the mark. Nichols gets the rebound. Cut off by Payne. Come on, Wilson. Work for the ball down low. Work for the ball down low. I want to see them work Wilson this offensive set. Danzo. That will work. Danzo getting to the cup. The defender that was defending Danzo, or defending Wilson, had to pick up Danzo. And they got it to Wilson. Not in the most conventional way, but attacking the basket. You see, right? Let's replay that one again. When you attack the basket, all eyes are on the point guard, and Wilson was freed up because Danso had 2 defenders on him. Same thing, yeah, Danzo wants to do it again. He knows he can get by that defender, and if he misses, Wilson cleans up the glass. Another great job again as Wilson is freed up off the drive from Danzo, and Wilson comes out from the box. On the offensive and defensive end, we've seen this a few times. It reminds you of like the Syracuse 2-3 defense. They have that length down low where they can play defense on the box and come out and contend those 3-point shots, which is often a shot that is one of the kryptonites of a 2-3 defense. When you have that length and you can contend a shot and affect it, man, that is a great angle to have on defense. Jaguars up 20. And Stewart throws it to the hands of Edmonds. A little too hot to handle for Edmond as that goes through his paws. A lot of Jaguars getting good minutes here today. Talk about guys like Johnson, who checked back in. Ball handler right now, Bandy. He has 5 points coming all from the line because he attacks the basket, had Ashley under the hoop. Ashley, baseline drive, reverse layup with the left. Edmond, guarded by Johnson. Nice defense by Johnson. And poked away by Nichols. Nice defense by Johnson in slowing the ball up, not allowing the ball handler to get to the cup. And Paris Smith checks back in, replacing Wilson, who put in good minutes. Weak side rebound, Lester. You got to box out on the weak side. That was Johnson's man. Under 10 minutes remaining, Jaguars still up 18. Southwestern doing a much better job on the press break. The assist from Nichols, the finish by Smith. He now has 11, his first field goal, and great effort by Nichols in getting back on defense. Nichols with the assist and the nice job on the offensive end, and comes back charging on defense to get back into that play. You love to see it. It's one of the reasons why he's the team leader. One of 4 returners for Southwestern. Tully, weak side rebound. 2 Southwestern guys fighting over it. Paris Smith hits the floor. And Paris Smith ends up coming up with it. Great effort by both sides right there, and you can see Stewart and Smith showing each other a little bit of love after that tangle up. And you love to see it. Good sportsmanship by both sides. Southwestern will keep the ball with the possession arrow pointing their way. Can't get caught in the corner right there. Not a good spot. Got to find the middle of the court. Yeah, Johnson gets the ball ripped away from him by Stewart. Stewart hangs, can't finish. Johnson gets the rebound back. Finds Bandy 2-on-1 to Smith. Paris Smith, count the bucket and 1. He'll head to the line to complete the 3-point play. Nice 2v1 action. Jalen Bandy with the assist. Smith with the finish. Smith now has 13 on the night, matching his total on Wednesday. I don't have his total rebounds, but I know he's nearing close to double digits. He was double digits Wednesday night, 13 and 10. Paris Smith. Harley Nichols can't come up with the loose ball. And Griffins pull the trigger quick again. Griffins just not shooting particularly well from the outside. Johnson will take a look. Paris Smith, weak side rebound. No, you can't call that. That is such a horrible call. Just because you're bigger, strong, man, what's the point of playing a big man down low if you can't make that move? I understand the defender has his spot selected, but, man, if that call was called in the NBA, Shaq wouldn't have a career. That's all I got to say about that. And you can see the fans giving it to him. That's just such a bad call. It takes away from Paris Smith. It's one of the best things about his game. And we have a technical foul called on Grossmont. I don't know if it was from something that was said verbally or an action that was made. It was away from the ball. Well, his game is getting a little out of hand, but it's made for exciting basketball action here at the Den. That's for sure, on a Friday night. Unfortunately, high school football and college football is over. San Diego teams going 4-0 in the state finals. 4 state champions for San Diego. And it's a hotbed for basketball as well. A lot of local guys, including Damascus Sanders from Bonita Vista, played right across the street. As he goes up, no foul called, gets his shot back. 15 on the shot clock. Johnson, nice move to get by the defender. And a nice take by Johnson. See. Yeah, that's a nice looking move by Damon. Damon, another guy that's getting more minutes here today. Jaguars with their largest lead up 24 as Danzo checks back in. Replacing Bandy. He heads to the bench with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players with points for the Jaguars. You love to see it. Love to see it. And the finish by Celaya. He now has a dozen. His first field goal in the second half. Ashley gets the ball back. 3 defenders on him. Nice look down low to Nichols. And Nichols now has 18. He had 4 in that first half and 4 in the second half. That one totally a little unlucky right there. That one rims out. So Sanders still leads all scorers with 22. Harlan Nichols right behind him with 18. Carl Ashley with 16. Ashley added 18 on Wednesday. This is Danzo, splits 2 defenders. We'll kick it to an open Ashley, short on the shot. Stewart, the nice look. This is Malik. And he heard footsteps coming from behind him. Good job by Ashley and not a good job in missing that shot by Ashley, but a good job by Ashley in getting back in that play. He created that turnover right there. The Griffins heard him coming from behind. 6'3". He is athletic. Cover a lot of ground. Johnson with the left. The quick pass fake. And the nice finish by Damon Johnson. Love to see guys like him getting good work here today. Nice defense by Harlan. Harlan has done a great job on the glass as well as on the defensive end. Sanders, pump fakes. Tip back, too strong off the glass. Stewart with the rebound. Harlan Nichols almost took it away from him. Stewart splits 2 defenders. And the blocking foul is called. And so 2 officials blow the whistle, and they both look at each other. It's not a position you want to be in as an official. But the guy who called the blocking foul, that was his call. He was under the basket. The sideline referee knew it was a foul. He just didn't know who to call it on. The referees have definitely had their hands full with this one. With the action being so fast-paced and a few technical fouls given called and seeing suicides being ran. Johnson in open court has looked really good today. The runner, the floater, and Johnson continues the hot shooting. Nice job by Damon Johnson. Here he is on the ball right here. See how he is as an on-ball defender. Good job on Lester. Nice finish by Lester. Good defense, better finish. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the offensive guy. This is Sanders in the corner. The drive off the glass. Give him 24 on the night, leading all scorers. Celaya to the bucket. Finishes. This is Sanders again. 2-on-2. And the assist, the finish. Ashley will head to the line to complete the 3-point play. Nice job by Ashley in running the court and the lane. And Sanders flexing on him. As Jaguars have 103 on the night. Sanders with the assist, Ashley with the bucket. Ashley now has 18. He's 5 of 6 from the line. Make that 6 of 7, and now has 19. Jaguars match Wednesday's total of 104. This will be the first time in a long time Jaguars have scored 100 points in back-to-back games. And the Griffins are going to stay true to their colors. They're going to start the game with full court pressure, and they're going to end with it no matter how much they're down. Jason Danzo, so good with the ball in his hands, leading this offense. Talking to Coach Shelley at halftime, he almost wants to see Danzo be a little bit more aggressive. But when you're second in the state in assists, one game against El Camino, he had 15 assists. Last game, he had 14 assists. 9 points, 14 assists. It's not a bad day for a point guard. Because you figure all those assists are points. An assist can often be overlooked as a stat sometimes, especially for a point guard. A true point guard, and that's the other thing too, is there's just not a lot of true point guards anymore. Nice on-ball defense. 15 on the shot clock. Danzo on the runner, short on the shot. Long pass to Tully. He can't finish. Long three, one and done for the Griffins. Nice rebound by Wilson. Smith down low. Beautiful move, big man. The jump stop. You know, the jump stop is probably one of the least used moves in all of basketball anymore, and that's what it can do for you right there. It just helps you gather. Even as a big man, you're able to get both of your feet under you and explode up. And that's exactly what Paris Smith did. That was a beautiful big man move right there. Even got a little chatter from the bench because they appreciated the move. That was Spencer Hill on the three. Smith move inside by Sanders. Sanders now has 26. Gets near his season average after dropping 45 on Wednesday. This is Hill near side. Stewart, near side, 20 on the shot clock. 3:30 and counting in the second half. And a little too much sizzle on that one from Stewart. Jaguars are about to crack 110. What a great way to start for Southwestern. Got into league play 6-6. And they're about to start Pacific Coast Athletic Conference play 2-0. And Harlan Nichols continues to stay hot. Drills the three, give him 21. Strong rebound by Wilson, but gets the ball taken away. Tully baseline jumper. The putback by Payne. Paris Smith attacks the basket. And Paris Smith now has 15. Payne pulls the trigger quickly and hits the three.
Nichols, pull-up jumper from 13. Nichols now has 23 for a season high. And Shelley wants to get some fresh bodies in, so he called the timeout. Jaguars just got to close this one out. Stewart in transition, drops it off to LaFleur. Rebound Bandy. Wanted Chance. Gets Chance. Can't finish with his left. And the putback by Matthews. Kashawn Matthews, his first bucket, gives the Jaguars 117. So Jaguars are going to end the 2022 calendar year with back-to-back wins, scoring more than 100 points. Their next game will be at home here at the Den on the campus of Southwestern as they play San Diego Miramar on the 4th. And then at San Diego City, their first road test in PCAC play on the 6th. Then get Miracosta home, at Palomar, at Cuyamaca, then home against Mesa. And we have an offensive foul. Jaguars had 55 in that first half. And they have 62. Oh, blocked by Stewart here in the second half. You know, looking at the players of the game, D. Sanders is another candidate leading all scorers with 26. But Harlan Nichols played really well. Did a good job on the glass with rebounding. And still scored 23. Created that one offensive turnover. Multiple offensive turnovers, that is. Or created multiple turnovers on defense. Chance can't finish. Harlan Nichols with a season high 23, and Coach Shelley is just gonna. Weber's telling these guys to continue to play. Chance wanted to shoot it, didn't get it. Wasn't given the green light. I mean, just an interesting game overall. Interesting game. You're not going to see too many games like this, but Southwestern pulls out another impressive win to start Pacific Coast Athletic Conference play 2-0 as they improve to 8-6 overall, beating Grossmont 117-88. Let's catch up with our player of the game. Give us a moment while I catch up with Harlan Nichols.
Yeah, right? Here, get on this side. Yeah, on this side, You're good, you're good. Yeah, you're good, you're good. All right, we are now courtside with our player of the game, Mr. Nichols. I have you at 23. Box score has you at 19. Even in the middle is 21. That was a solid game for you. Offensively, defensively, and on the boards, you did a little bit of everything for your team tonight.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good game. We had a lot of energy going into this winter break. This was our last game before the winter break. So we had a really good game against Imperial Valley 2 days ago, and that definitely transitioned over to today. And it was just a great feeling, you know, everybody just working together as a team, moving the ball, getting early ups, looking for the open guy. And then sometimes we just had to take it and, you know, just go right to the hole because it was a little bit of a shaky game at the start, you know, back and forth with fouls. But we pulled it together, and it's definitely going to be good vibes going into the break.
Have you ever played a game where, one, you saw a team run suicides, two, you score 117, and three, they were changing guys in and out like every minute? That was a very unique game, would you say? This
was definitely the first time I ever seen something like that, you know. We've seen some crazy things in this league, but nothing like that, you know. We saw them spreading out on the baseline, and we're like, well, what is going on right now? And we're like,
one thing that amounts, yeah, and that's
exactly
what they did.
Exactly what we thought was going to happen. So it was definitely an interesting game. I hope it brings some attention to the team because we're a really fun team to watch. I hope we get some exposure from this. And it was just a good game all around. So
yeah, back-to-back impressive efforts on the offensive and defensive end. Obviously 88 points, but it was a team that is back and forth all night. What do you guys need to continue to do better to keep pulling out these wins?
I think it's just we got to keep our energy up because it definitely transitioned, like I said, from that Imperial Valley game over to today. But, yeah, like you said, 88 points, it is a lot, but you saw the flow of the game. We were just up and down the entire time. So I think maybe we can incorporate some of that into our own game because sometimes we get a little stagnant. Last year we didn't score too many points in a game, and this is like the first time I've ever seen us score like over 100, and it happened, back-to-back games. So, you know, we just got to keep working, keep the energy up. That's what I got to say.
Congratulations to you. Southwestern with another big win. Starts PCAC play 2-0. Improved to 8-6. Happy holidays, man. Enjoy the win. They're going to enjoy that win, and they'll be back January 4th. It's the end of the 2022 calendar year for Southwestern, but it's a good way to end back-to-back 100-point games. Until then, happy holidays, and we will see you then on the Cali Photo Sports Network.